It seems to finally be Arbok's time in the meta because an Arbok Pidgeot deck just got 3rd place out of 378 players. We're going to take a look at the list, try out some games, and see why this deck did so good. And if you guys are enjoying the content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I focus mainly on competitive Pokemon Pocket content, so if you want to see more of that, make sure you subscribe. Okay, so as you guys saw in the title, this deck plays 14 Pokemon, meaning we only have room for 6 trainers. This is kind of insane. I was trying something similar to this on my own without the Weezings, but it looks like someone was able to pull off what I was attempting with the Weezing. So we have our normal 2-2 Arbok Weezing line, and we somehow fit in a 2-2-2 Pidgeot line. That Pidgeot is going to let you ignore playing cards like Sabrina, because once you get that Pidgeot online, it's just a free Sabrina every single turn. But the only trainers they're playing are 2 Pokeball, 1 Potion, and 1 X Speed, and of course the 2 Research to help you find cards. This list is super interesting to me because when you're playing in a tournament, it's kind of been the thought process that, like, you need to be playing all of these trainers so your opponent will look at your list and start to consider what they're doing. Like if you're playing a red card, they know that they need to be very careful with their hand. They might need to start playing some cards down that they otherwise wouldn't, just to lower that hand size so they don't get red carded. But this deck aims to do none of those mind games. All it says is, I'm going to get these Pokemon out and I'm going to beat you doing it. Pidgeot's also got a pretty decent attack, honestly. I mean, it does 70 damage for 2 energy. That's not bad. That's your highest damage output into this deck. So sometimes you can just get an aggressive Pidgeot online and kind of win the game from there if your opponent has a slow start. Yeah, super cool list. I'm excited to try it out. Let's get into some games. Okay, going first here against the Lightning deck, and we're starting Pidgey. Not what we love to see. We would have taken any Pokemon that wasn't Pidgey first. We'll go ahead and research. We're holding double Pidgeot and a Potion. Okay. So maybe we look to set up the Pidgeot on the bench. It really depends on what he's going to do with this energy this turn. Venturna can only do 30, so that's fine. But if he attaches to like a bench Pikachu or something, I'm going to have to look to start building up my benched Pidgeotto. I can't really afford to attach to this one. If there's a chance that he just X speeds into the Pikachu, yeah, just like that. So all right, so we're going to have to ignore this active Pidgey. He looks like he's just going to be fodder. Wow, we actually find second Pidgeotto, too. I'll evolve into that just because. It's not really going to matter, right? Like, the Pidgeotto is going to pass away anyways. That's crazy. We would have had double Pidgeot on board. I mean, I guess we still could if he doesn't have X-Speed, right? But they always do. They always do. It's a Pikachu deck. They always have it. If they don't start Pikachu, they find the way to get into him. Second turn. It's guaranteed. Okay, well, our Pidgeot can kind of trade into this thing, at least. Even a Giovanni isn't going to knock us out. He'll only do 120. So the aggressive Pidgeot can 2-shot this guy, pending no double Potion shenanigans. And then from there, I don't know how we're going to seal up the game. We sort of need an Ekans, like, next turn. Have I even used I haven't used a Pokeball or anything. So there's a chance we find it. He could retreat and go into, like, Zapdos and Peck or something. If that happens, I might just drive off and try to pick up a prize guaranteed. Would that be better than damaging the Zap? Probably, right? Well, he's going to go into Zapdos, and he's going to Peck. And if I hit this Zapdos for 70, he might just look... Don't have double Potion, dude. That just wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be fair. You cannot, like... You cannot let the Pikachu high roll like this. Okay, yeah. So he's just trying to... No, I think the play is definitely drive off. Oh. And there's the Ekans. Okay, okay. Hold. Now this coughing might end up, like, costing us the game. Unless I can turn it into a Weezing, it might end up costing us the game. Let's drive off. And actually, so if I take a prize here, I can Potion my Pidgeot, and there's a chance. It's not a great chance, but there's a chance he can't find the last basic. He only has one card in hand. So maybe this gets our Pidgeot one more turn here. Which would be cool. It'd be something. It'd be something. Honestly, if our Pidgeot gets one more turn, I'll probably just look to... No, if I drive off, I mean, he's probably just sending up the Pinchurin every time. But here's the Pikachu. Okay, okay. He wasted his Giovanni last turn. Might have a second one, but it's not really a big deal. No basic, no basic. You only have 2 cards, man. Come on. Well, there's the second potion. That's so shameless. It doesn't really matter for our math now. A Giovanni, does that do it? He does 80, he does 90? We just live, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. So what? I just retreat into Arbok and swing and I win? Because he can't knock out my Arbok now. He just used second Giovanni for no effect. Yeah, I can just trap this Pikachu in the active. He's used all his potions. GG's. Give me one more turn and I win. That's crazy. That's insane. I thought we were going to be so far behind that Pikachu was running exactly as Pikachu should. And we still might come out. I mean, how do we lose? He still needs 2 prizes. There's no Sabrina that can save him. You're going to be able to hit for 90, but you just used your... Even if he hadn't used his Giovanni there, I mean, sure, he knocks out the Arbok next turn, but then I have Pidgeot on the bench, and he still can't move. So no matter what, we had that. I'm insanely surprised we were able to pull that one out. But we did. We did it over the Pikachu. I feel like this matchup's not too terribly bad, because once you trap a stage 2 in the active with you... and they play sorry, once you trap an EX in the active with you, Arbok can deal with them pretty well. Okay, we're going first here against a Squirtle Lapras deck. And we have the instant Pidgeot start. Do I want to I don't want to research. I'm okay with where I'm at right now. And if I get red carded, I need to be able to find that other research. I need both research in the deck in case I get red carded, so I have better outs. Just no big Misties here. All right, a research, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's still scary. Pidgeotto only has 80 HP. So even if he doesn't get it this turn, I can still get got by it next turn. But I'm gonna... I like... Oh, no. Please don't put the energy there. Okay, that makes me feel better. Makes me feel slightly better that the energy's not going on to the Staryu. And a Magikarp too. Alright, this guy's just playing the whole water squad. Alright, well, we're at least gonna be able to evolve into Pidgeotto here. Alright, there's an Ekans too. That's cool. Because we're probably gonna be able to trap something late game. We find the Arbok and a second Pidgey. I have double Pidgeotto here. Do I just, like... I'm so worried about this. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I won't get punished. I won't get punished. This Pidgeotto is not going down. This Pidgeotto is surviving. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. If he doesn't evolve, I don't even have to evolve into Pidgeot to take a knockout. And I might just... Oh, he does, though. Oh, he does. So there's the Starmie. Buddy's set up. He's going to attach to this guy to get the 40 in. That's good for us. Very good for us. Okay. We get to just go aggressive Pidgeot here. Because I gotta knock out this thing before it becomes a Blastoise. Once it becomes a Blastoise, there's like no hope. I cannot possibly get through a Blastoise. There's 0% chance I can ever do enough damage to a Blastoise before he knocks out everything. Blastoise, I think, just does base 100 plus 60 if he has all of those energies he needs. And that's just kind of gonna totally take us out of the game. He can one-shot everyone. I can do 60 and a 40 here with the Weezing and a 70 with the Pidgeotto, but rope in one potion in there and he's good. So, oh gosh, here comes the Misty. Are we gonna lose this Pidgeot here? We aren't. I'm surprised. The Meowth coin usually pulls through. All right, well, in this circumstance, I want my Pidgeot out of here. I want my Pidgeot out of here. And I want to avoid this Magikarp. I don't care about him. I just want to find 2 prizes somewhere. If I can find 2 prizes somewhere else, I'm happy. All right, good. He sends up the Starmie, so we'll just start getting some damage in. Tackle that Starmie. Bring him down to 90 after Poison Tick. And then we're going to start building up the Arbok on the bench. I've got 2 great candidates here to help me win the game. Lapras is sort of scary. Once it's set up, it can do 80 and it heals itself. I think it only heals 20 every attack, right? It's definitely not 30, right? There's no way. Yeah, heal 20 damage. Okay. But still, I mean, it's got to... It still needs 3 attachments in order to get to that point. Dude, we'll just tackle again. He could retreat and... What does Magikarp do? He just does 10, right? Yeah. It'd be funny if I get hit by a Magikarp plus Giovanni to knock out my Weezing. It'd be interesting. But if that happens, I have Drive Off to force something else up. And that Starmie's got to move. That Starmie's got to move. If I were him, I'd probably just go into the Magikarp and... Well, either way, I'm going to Drive Off. But it's not like I can move my Weezing. The Weezing's stuck here. Anything but attacking with Starmie is the correct play here. Yeah, if he retreats... I mean, I'm definitely going to Drive Off and just force that Lapras into the active spot so I get some good damage. He's just going to concede. Okay. It was too much. Aggressive Pidgeot. Too much for him. Okay, going second here. I think we're going to lead the Ekans because I'm way more fond of the aggro Arbok start. There's a chance we can get up to it. I like going second in this matchup too. It feels way better. We get 20 in with the Ekans. And then we get to start swinging with Arbok before he can do whatever it is he wants to do. All right, so we get the research. Show me an Arbok, man. Show me an Arbok. Wrong snake. Many such cases of wrong snake. We'll go ahead and bench both buddies. So we're probably just going to bite here and then X-Speed into the Weezing and rack up some damage on the Pikachu that way. That feels fine. It's not a bad hand. I mean, every card I want to play next turn. I'm pretty pumped about it. X-Speed into the Pinchurin? That's kind of psycho. That's kind of psychotic. What are you doing? Get this guy out of here, man. Get this guy out of here. This might be the first time I've ever actually seen a Pikachu deck attack with this thing. But we get the Arbok. But he's not going to do us any favors right now. He's not going to knock this guy out. And then he might just get paralyzed stuck. Which would be no good. So do I even want to use the X-Speed? The X-Speed feels pretty valuable if I want to move that Weezing out at a better time. It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. I just need to put my energy down wisely. Now that I don't have any more free energy bailouts through the X-Speed. Let's just Gas Leak this dude. And I'll hold Arbok. Maybe he thinks that this one card is so fantastic he has to red card me. And then I get +2 cards. I've seen it done. I've been red carded with 2 cards left in hand, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It must have just been a soul read. And I went from not having game to having game. So let's see. Let's see. Getting a 1 prize knockout here is going to be huge, too. Just putting us down to only needing a Pikachu gone. But we're going to be on a coin flip. Doesn't matter, though. I mean, he has to waste 2 energy attachments on the Pinchurin. And, like, he's not going to come in and swing with Pikachu next turn. Okay, so it's whatever. Poison is going to keep ticking. I'm fine with it. All right, Pokeball. Second Coughing, whatever. Just thin it out of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and evolve into the Arbok. And we'll attach, and we'll just pass. We'll just pass. Now, he can either... He actually will live with 10 HP following this. Zebstrika. See, this is what I always... Never a fan of seeing this when I got the Weezing in the active spot. Because now I feel obligated. I kind of have to put an energy onto the Weezing. Well, what am I going to do? I'm going to do 40 And then 40 again. At most, he'll be able to attack with that thing twice. Another Pokeball. Okay. At least I'm getting 2 cards out of the deck for every 1 card I see. That's okay, I guess. Let's poison first. Do I care that much if he snipes that Ekans off the board? Not really. Like, whatever. You do you, man. You gotta get this 1 prize somewhere. I'll attach to the Pidgeotto. He is just kind of bouncing around, though. Making it difficult for me. Yep, Zebstrika. Cool, cool. Very interesting. Now, what I don't want is to give him 2 prize. I don't want this Zebstrika to somehow convert into 2 prizes. Just 30 on the Pidgeotto? That I do not care about. I really do not care about that. No, I'm good. Evolve into the Pidgeot. Do I want an energy here? To be able to retreat him? No. No, I don't think I care. Just attached to the Ekans. And Gas Leak, I almost didn't because I'm like, oh, he's poisoned still. No, he evolved. The poison's gone. And we'll tackle. I want this Zebstrika gone. Next turn, if he doesn't move it or potion it, passing back into my turn, it's going to get knocked out for free. But he might just decide to go into the Pikachu right now. Oh, he has double Pinchurin. That's fine. That's fine. So after this turn... So we lose our Weezing. It's fine. Just chill. We're going to lock this Pikachu up. Get a guaranteed 2 there. And then his bench is so bad that he just doesn't have any real attacker for me to be afraid of. Yeah, he's only taken 1 prize. So we can just freely attach there. I can... Let's bench second Coughing. That feels like the best thing to give up if we get Sabrina'd. Is that the best thing to give up? Yeah. Yeah, why not? I would prefer to have 2 Arbok than to have another Weezing. Weezing isn't going to feel like he's doing too much. Alright, I kind of expected that. Kind of expected the Giovanni there. So now... the math would be there. I just need to not get double paralysis. If I don't get double paralysis, things will be okay, right? Because this does 30. Yeah, 30 plus 20. Should I hold the potion? Or should I just, like, you know, let it hang and kind of let him know that, like, I got it? We'll attach to the Ekans. I think we're just going to wing attack. Knock out the Pikachu. But maybe we don't. Maybe he only needs 1. Because if he throws this up and then puts a Pikachu down and attaches to it, I'm sort of cooked. No, he has to attach to it. Okay, he has to attach to this one. So he would need two heads with this in order to win. Don't make me sweat. Just, like, give him... Let him, flip tails immediately. Please don't make me sweat over this sea urchin. Please. So right now, our opponent has put us on a 25% chance to lose. It has gone to a 50% chance to lose. Oh, boy. This is fantastic. So we'll evolve there. Do I just drive off to make him waste an attachment at least? Well, he won't even be wasting an attachment, but... like, why not? There was no playing around this. I had to knock out the Pikachu. I didn't have the second Arbok. I didn't have the Weezing to knock out the Pikachu. I had to go in with the Pidgeot. So... all around... like, this was the only play I had. Was to do exactly this. And it is only a 25% chance, but like I said, now it goes up to a 50% chance for us to lose this one. Just don't give it to him, man. Just don't give it to him. He does not deserve the 25% chance route to victory. That's, come on. Come on, Pokemon Pocket. Let's get real. Let's get real here. 3 out of 4 times I win this game. 1 out of every 4 games I lose. Don't make this a 1 out of 4. I feel like it's gonna. Oh my gosh, Pokemon Pocket. Pokemon Pocket. Pokemon Pocket. Pokemon Pocket. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do, right? It's just GG's from there. He only needs 1. All right, we just got Pokemon Pocketed, but decent game either way. We hit the 25% chance roll. It happens. That is the game. Losing to a sea urchin because of 2 head flips.